All right, so Cassie, let's first get a little bit of your background, if you don't mind. What's this sort of standard bio that you offer people?
Yeah, so I am originally from a small town and I've lived in the city for about almost 8 years now. I've been in and out as a performer. I'm an equity actor and I absolutely love it. It's never a dull moment. But on top of that, I'm also an arts educator along with being the chief operations officer of a childcare agency. So very interesting and full days. I'm very thankful to have the communities around me that I have. And I'm also an advocate for arts education accessibility in our school systems. So that's what I champion a lot in my day to day is ensuring that our youth has their right to access to those critical courses. And that's something that I'm very excited to continue my work on as Miss New York this year.
That's great. So following up on your performing, I notice there's a number of clips on your site of you singing. Is it primarily as a singer, but also I guess you're a bit of an actor as well? Give me a sense of the variety of ways in which you perform.
Yeah, so I started dancing when I was 2, and then I started doing musical theater when I was 4. And then I was very lucky to start working professionally at 9 in the musical theater world, and then some as well in TV film. But the main through line of that has been live musical theater performance. That's primarily what I do now as well. And I'm very lucky that I have what they call a muggle job in the theater world that very much supports that and allows me to be fully immersed in both of those parts of my career. So primarily you'll find me on stage, but I've also done some TV film work as well.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about your experience so far in the pageant world. When was it that you were crowned Miss New York? Just give me a little bit of the background on when and how that all occurred.
Yeah, so I have actually been a part of the Miss America opportunity since I was 9 years old. They have the Little Sisters program, and so I participated in that a handful of years. I was also what they used to call Outstanding Teen for the program, that is now Miss New York's Teen. I grew up in Virginia, and so I was Miss Virginia's Outstanding Teen back in 2013. And then I came back this year to compete for Miss New York, and about 2 weeks ago now, I was crowned Miss New York. So it's been a very exciting whirlwind, but while I took a bit of time to live some life and become the person that I would prefer to be able to be the best title holder that I could be, I still have had a lot of my life has been very much so still wrapped up in the Miss America opportunity and the family that I have in it. And it's been wonderful to have that connection from the time I was very young until now.
Yeah. You know, I've spoken with other pageant members and contestants in the past, and one of the things they often stress is the level of empowerment that can come with, having setting these goals and competing and all of that. How do you see the Miss America world benefiting your life?
Oh, immensely. I think a lot of the success that I've had in my life is thanks to the Miss America opportunity. It gives you the ability to practice these real life applicable skills that you don't necessarily get to practice in typical spaces, especially from a young age. I was only 14 when I won Outstanding Teen, and at that time I was doing 8-minute long interviews, public speaking, being in rooms with people that I otherwise would not have been. And that catapulted me into a lot of other spaces that I never would have found myself in had I not been there first. But on top of that, it paid for a lot of my college education. College, as we know, is not something that's super accessible financially for a lot of people. And Miss America is the largest scholarship provider to women in the country. And I think that's huge. That's personally what I feel brings the most relevance to this organization is it really does give young women the ability to make their dreams become reality. As silly as that may sound to some people, it brings accessibility to things that we would not otherwise have, but it also really does bring those relationships that without this program we wouldn't have. And this year especially proved that to be so true for me. The Miss New York class of 2025 are some of the most exceptional, kind, hardworking women that I have ever encountered in my life. And they are genuinely people that I know will remain in my life for a very long time and in a very special way. And so I think for me, it's changed my life academically, professionally, personally, as how I see myself and the confidence I have in myself. but on a very personal level in terms of the love and community that I have in my life.
That's great. All right, so let's pivot to Speedy Fest. You
Yeah.
mentioned, I think, before we started the record that you've heard great things from
Yeah.
past Miss New Yorks about the experience. Tell me a little bit about that and how much you're looking forward to joining us on Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to join on Saturday. I myself have never had a Speedy. So I am very excited about this new development coming into my life. But multiple former Miss New Yorks, especially Sydney Park, she will say, Speedy Fest, best thing you'll ever do. It's incredible. It's so much fun. I'm actually having her come along with me. I was like, I feel like you are the perfect person to go on this journey with me with how much she loves Speedy Fest. So I am so excited. I have heard nothing but positive things. And so I'm excited to get to actually experience it for myself.
That's wonderful. All right, so you'll be at our tent from 2 to 4. Are, will you have like headshots that you can autograph or anything of that nature? Do you know?
We may have, let me check on that. I don't want to give an answer that's not true.
Sure.
We can do our best to get that, but I can still sign anything within reason that they would like me to of theirs. Also happy to take any pictures. I will have my crown and banner on as well, so you'll get the whole shebang. And yeah, so I'm very excited to get to meet everyone, take pictures, and I will find out for sure on those autograph cards.
Great, fantastic. And then remind us where online people can keep up with everything you have going on.
Yes, so Instagram is huge for us. We have the actual organization's page at Miss New York. And then on Instagram, as well as Miss America NY is my personal title holder handle. And you'll be able to find both of those linked interchangeably in the bios of both of those, as well as my name is Cassie Donegan. So my personal pages as well. You can keep up with me there, as well as the Miss America pages as well. So we're all over. We're also on Facebook with those same handles as well. And we post a lot. We try to keep everybody feeling like they're right there with me as much as possible. And we love to engage. So please comment, DM, ask your questions. I want to be able to talk to everyone and connect with everyone throughout the whole year.
Great. All right, Cassie, at this point, I'm good unless there's something else you'd like to add I didn't think to ask.
I don't think so, other than I'm really excited for everybody to come out. And that's one of my favorite parts about years like this is getting to actually have those real moments of connection with everyone face to face and answer questions, have conversation, and get to know about them as well. So everybody come down, come on out. I'm very excited. I can't wait to kickstart my year off with getting to meet so many incredible people down at Speedy Fest.